further. Welcome. Hello, my loves. Thank you for joining me for day 1 of our 7 keys to awaken our sexual power. Now, I know that you are all just joining me right now, so if you have not yet gone onto my website, sexualitypower.com, go on my website and click on the pink button that's right on the main page. It says claim the 7 keys to awaken your sexual power. So click on that and claim your copy. This is what you get. You get 2 pages. The first is the actual keys, the 7 keys. And you also get instructions with a little bit of information about each chakra and the locations. So this is what you get. So today we're actually going to start going through our chakra system, and I'm so excited to really help guide you in this process. For myself, I've done a lot of work on my chakras, and I still go back to this type of work whenever I feel out of balance. So before we begin today, I actually want to light a red candle, a root chakra candle that I got for us. So here we go. Here is our root chakra candle. And we're setting the intention that this is going to help ground us. Beautiful. So I'm just going to leave it hanging out right next to us. Hello, Midgo. Welcome, welcome. So for those of you who may not know, hello, welcome, Zoraida. Thank you for joining me. Midgo, thank you for coming on. If you have not claimed your 7 keys to awaken your sexual power, go on my website, sexualitypower.com. Right on the main site, you will see a button, a pink button that says, claim the 7 keys to awaken my sexual power. And this is what you get. You get the 7 keys and you get instructions. I gotta love instructions. One of the things that I have learned throughout my years as a social worker and in community organizing is that you have to really be intentional about giving people instructions and supporting them and following them. So here we go with the 7 keys. We begin from, so I'm going to assume that you might not know what the chakras are. So the chakras are it's our energy system, and the chakras are energy centers. So we have 7 primary energy centers. The first one is actually on the bottom of us, right? It's right in between our genitals and our anus. So that is where our first chakra lies, and that is our root chakra, right? And the message for this is to root yourself. And why is this important? So this is really important, especially for our sexual power, because our root chakra is the foundation, right? It is like the building blocks that lift up the rest of and hold up the rest of our chakras. So if we have a weak foundation, it's really hard to move on to the next chakra, which is the sacral chakra, and the one that you might be thinking is more to do with your sexuality, but actually each one of the chakras has an element to it that really adds to our sexuality. So for our root chakra, it's all about grounding ourselves. It's all about getting out and communing with Mother Earth. So what can you do, right? I want to give you concrete things that you can do. Some of them are on the sheets, some of them just for you joining this Periscope. There's going to be extra information on here. And I hope that you implement as much of it as you possibly can. And if you have any questions, feel free to just interrupt me as I go along. This is meant to be interactive and engaging for you all. So make sure you let me know if you have any questions. So the first thing I want you to know is that the color is red. And if you're just joining, we did light a root chakra candle, and it is red. So just imagine that this candle is supporting you in grounding yourself. So that's the first thing. It's the color red. So the easiest thing that we could possibly do is surround ourselves with the color red, right? Wear a red scarf, wear red socks. That's a really, really good one, right? Because your feet ground, you know, it's one of those body parts that grounds us to Mother Earth. And for us to have red shoes on or red socks on really does help ground us. Hello, Salma. Welcome, my love. We are talking about the root chakra and rooting ourselves in Mother Earth. Another thing that I mentioned on the 7 keys to awaken your sacred sexual power is rubbing your feet on bare grass, right? So foot to grass action, just rubbing your feet until they tingle. And that really does help support you and ground you in Mother Earth. Any type of connection to Mother Earth is really important. So one of the things I want to invite you to do is really to embark on surrounding your home with Mother Earth, right? So I know for myself, I have some stones right next to my bed. I'll actually show you over here. I bought myself flowers, right? I enjoy flowers, so I buy myself flowers, and that helps ground me because it's a reminder of Mother Earth in my environment. I have seashells around the house, so little different things that you can add into your home. Plant life definitely is a huge one that really helps support you in connecting with Mother Earth. Now, how do you know, and this is like the big question, right? How do you know when you are out of balance? I want to get some guesses. How do you know when you're out of balance in your root chakra? How can you tell? Let's see, let's call some people out. Evelina, what do you think? How can you tell if you're out of alignment in your root chakra? Don't be shy. Does it have to do with sexual lust? Maybe. No, it does not. But that's a good guess. So here is how you know. If you are completely immersed and obsessed with material things, right? With having enough money, with having more physical luxuries, if you have low self-esteem, is a huge way to know if there is something going on with your root chakra as well. So these are real indicators, right, that there is a misalignment, or you know, there's a need for attention, tender love, and care of your root chakra. Really needing, if you're overindulging in sexual pleasures and there's no true satisfaction coming from that, that's another sign that you are having a flow interruption there. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome, Scott. Hello, my love. So I want to give you guys some concrete things that you can do. So I told you can surround yourself with Mother Earth. That is the #1 thing. Go outside, rub your feet on Mother Nature. She loves it, and so will you. And another really great thing that you can do is to surround yourself with sounds of nature, right? So I have an awesome app, and I'll show it to you guys because I'm all about sharing really cool apps. So I have this app right here. It's called Deep Relax. And I'm just going to click on it to show you guys. So it has all types of sounds. So there's the beach. And I could add little froggies. And then you could add some birds. You know, and you customize this. Every time you can do it differently. So I recommend this app. It's called Deep Relax, and it has like a little lotus thing happening there. And you guys saw my moon app. I have a moon app too. I love keeping up with the moon and her cycles. Does it work better with real sounds, like if you go outside? Yes. So it does work better if you go outside, you know, go into the park, or if you're lucky enough to live near a forest or something like that. That really will help you ground yourself, because that is like you are completely immersed, right, and surrounded by Mother Earth. So she is completely nurturing you at that point. But if you need something quick and easy in the comfort of your home to really help you connect, that is a great substitute, right? Just having some of those sounds. You can actually find sounds that have been recorded outdoors. It's not just fake sounds. And use those in your home. Another great way to enjoy your sexuality while rooting yourself is actually to take a bath. And while you're taking a bath, really surround yourself with the sounds of Mother Earth. So that's another cool thing. And what's really cool about baths is that you can actually use essential oils in your bath. And essential oils can also be used to help you connect with that root chakra and help ground you. And those oils that are really great for the root chakra are clove and cedar. Those are two really earthly herbs and oils that you can use to really begin to ground yourself. And what I like about all of these oils, I use so many oils, I have a whole box full of them, is that you can instantly get a boost, right? And I know for myself, sometimes something throws my day off and I'm like, oh my God, I need something to just like snap me back into groundedness. And that's what I do. I use oils, and I use these little tips and tricks that, you know, you don't have to spend hours and hours grounding yourself. Like, you can spend a few minutes and it's just as helpful. Using the shower. Oh, I didn't read it. Sorry, Zoraida. Something about a shower and an app. I saw those two words pop out. Okay, so what else can you do? I've talked before about mantras, and I love to chant and to sing. So obviously the mantra for the root chakra is something that you can chant to help you feel more grounded. And that is the sound LAM, L-A-M. And because we are all together here, I am going to chant a little bit for you guys. So deep breath in. LAM. LAM. So I recommend chanting at least 3 times, which is why I did it 3 times for you all. That really begins, like just doing it right now for you all. I feel like my root chakra, just like my roots just got deeper into Mother Earth. So thank you for giving me that opportunity to chant for you all. And I invite you to use chanting, and it's something, 3 times. That's like 30 seconds of your time. You can do it while you shower. You can do it on your way to work. So what if people think you're a little woo-woo? It's fine. No one really Everyone's woo-woo. That's the secret no one tells you. It's that we're all a little woo-woo. So that's another great thing that you can use to really boost up and root yourself. So, like I said, really, or chant in your head. Yes, that is a great idea, Zoraida. You can chant in your head. The actual vibration of the sound is way more powerful because your body is actually feeling that vibration. But it works just as well if you do it in your head, right? It still has benefits. It's more powerful if you actually let your vocal cords vibrate to that sound. But any way you can get in, a couple of little exercises for grounding is perfect. So here is another thing. I chant first thing in the morning and last thing at night. That's so great. I'm sure you feel so much better right afterwards, right? I know I do. Food is also something that you guys have heard me talk about, aphrodisiacs and food. And food can also help support your root chakra. And I want you guys to guess what types of foods you might think root you. That was kind of a hint. Let's see. Fruits. So actually, not fruits. Some fruits would. Some fruits can. Anything that's red, any red fruits. And ginger, yes. Ginger is a root vegetable, right? So any root vegetables, yams, potatoes, are going to help with grounding. Anything that has a root. So turmeric, beets, what else? What was the one I was just thinking about? Anything that has a root. Taro is a really good root. Carrots, anything with a root is great for grounding. Watermelon. I mean, watermelon has the pinkish flesh, so I would say probably. But definitely root vegetables are going to be really, really important here. And then anything that's really rich in protein. One of my favorites is sockeye salmon. Sockeye salmon, it's like the most red-orange flesh that you can possibly get your hands on in fish. And I really, really enjoy eating salmon, and I love that it's rich in protein, those omega fatty acids, and it also helps root you. So that is another really important food that you can incorporate more into your life. Okay, so what else can you do, right? What else can you do in order to boost up that chakra? And here are some chakra sizes. Wild salmon, yeah, I love it. So I'm gonna get a little physical here. So when you're marching, right? Just marching in place for 30 seconds, instant boost of your root chakra. Instant, right? So that's something quick, 30 seconds, you can march in place and boom, you just boosted your root chakra. Another thing, stomping, right? So I always think of like a little 3-year-old girl and I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. Well, guess what? When you say, no, I don't want to do this, you're grounding yourself by stomping. So don't say, no, I don't want to do this, but say, yay, root chakra while you're stomping. And last but not least, and I know as a woman, I really appreciate this one, and I know you all will too, is squats, right? And this is a twofold benefit here. When you do squats, your glutes lift and your root chakra grounds. So that is the perfect combination. I have to say I like the squats the most out of all of the chakra sizes. And this one really does help, give you a little lift. Better booty, I know. Better booty and more grounding, more tranquility, more peace in your life. Who would, like, you can't go wrong with that, right? So just to kind of summarize, I know I've said a lot of different things, and if you're just joining, please catch the replay. We have here our candle, our root chakra candle, simply lighting a candle that's the color red. This one has been blessed to really help ground us. So I am sending lots of energy through the candle to you all to help you root you. And just to summarize what we talked about, it's all about grounding yourself, really rooting yourself. That helps build your self-esteem. Low self-esteem is an indicator that it's out of alignment, right? So if you're suffering from low self-esteem, please go on my website and schedule a 20-minute session by clicking on the power button under the services page. And that gives you instant access to my calendar. You can use music, the sounds of nature, going outside, communing with nature to really help boost that chakra. You can use oils. Clove and cedar are two of the oils that are most impactful for the root chakra. And don't forget that you can always wear the color red, red socks, red scarf, anything in your environment to really help boost that. Rub your feet on the bare grass until they tingle. That's one of the tips from the 7 keys to awakening your chakra. And if you notice that you're really having a hard time with meeting your basic needs, that you don't feel stable in life, right? You don't feel like you have the support that you need in life, do reach out to me. I would love to support you in grounding yourself more and building up your power. So that is it for today. We have a few seconds left. So if you have any questions, please ask now. I'd love to have you join me again tomorrow. We're going to be going over the next 7 days. So half of this week and then into next week, we're really going to go through all 7 chakras, the 7 keys to awaken your sexual power. And I hope you join me again tomorrow. And don't forget, you can go on my website and claim the 7 keys to awaken your sexual power. Simply on the main page, there's a pink button that says claim the 7 keys. Click on that and you will get a link with the email subscription. Anything else I am forgetting? Oh, yes, I'm forgetting one last thing. So you all who are here until the end are going to see the position of the day. So I really worked hard to find a position that I feel can really help ground you, right? So, you know, we're talking about sexuality, we're talking about grounding, and here is a position. It's slightly modified, actually. I want to slightly modify it to the image that's on here. So this is a very grounding position. So I would actually recommend that he be sitting on the edge of the bed and his feet be touching the floor. And her feet can be touching, you know, the bed. This actually is really grounding. You can also do it on the floor and it would be more grounding for her, but to have it be grounding for both parties, you know, you really want both of the feet really touching the ground. But this really grounds at least the partner on top and allows them to really connect with that root chakra. So that is our position for today. I need that book. You do need this book. So if you want this book, it's Daily Sex, 365 Positions and Activities for a Year of Great Sex by Jane Sedan. So that is that. Thank you so much all for joining me. I love you all. I wish you a very passionate evening. And I will see you again tomorrow at 11 for our morning motivation and at 4 for our sacral seduction. Yeah. Bye.